So, the most interesting question. Why would you want a manual Panamera? Well, truthfully, the answer is almost no one did. That's why they only made 146. People just didn't want them. So why did I want one? Well, I like analog feeling cars. I still think very well sorted Porsche 996 or 997 is for me perfection. Okay, it might not have enough engine, etc., but the input from steering, the gearbox, clutch, throttle, all the engagement, I feel is, for me, it's fantastic. So I used to drive a 996 convertible, a very sorted one, and used it every day, all year around. We live in Sweden, snow, winter, and I took my kids to school in it. I realized that driving with my family is what I enjoy most. I didn't want a real exciting hyperdrive or like a two-seater Ferrari or Lamborghini or anything like that. I wanted something where I can enjoy the experience together with my family. I'll show you the first video I made with my daughters. It's the first word they learned in Swedish or sentence was en gång till, which means one more time, and that was experience acceleration, the sound, the noise, everything in the 996. I'll show you the video here.
En gång till, en gång till, en gång till. Ja. Bravo pappa! En gång till.
The next thing was that, okay, I found the 996 to be a bit too impractical driving to school, kindergarten. I'm very picky with my cars. I took the shoes off, big mess. So I realized, okay, I need 4 doors. I tried a lot of different cars then, and Panamera was on the bucket list already then. So I tried a few and realized that for me, the Panamera, the 4S, the turbo I drove feels like 1,000 engineers have been tasked to design the best car in the world. There's nothing wrong with it. It just does what it's supposed to do and makes no fuss about it. It's a great place to be. It's fantastic. The car I bought was the AMG C63s, which was on the complete other side of the spectrum. It really felt like 20 drunk Germans doing a fun car, and it had its challenges, but bloody hell, it was good fun. My daughter loved that as well. They didn't think it looked as cool as the Porsche, obviously. So ever since I sold the Porsche, especially the small one, Lena, she has been on my case saying we should buy another Porsche. But she wants more space. She doesn't want to sit like Buddha anymore. But we had a lot of fun together in the AMG. And I'll show you some clips here. She loved the vroom vroom car, vroom vroom bilen. Ja, håll i dig. Now, I always felt with the AMG that it was a bit too digital, a bit too easy. It was way too easy to go fast, really fast. And it had some dynamic flaws. Number one, the steering. Okay, the steering is direct and precise, except around the zero input here. When you got that car just started to lose grip, so you're in principle just want the steering wheel to be straight or a little bit off center, it was dead. The steering was completely dead. You felt nothing. So it was a guess game. It started to weight up and be precise again once you had it at a significant drift angle. Okay, but you don't want to drive with significant drift angles to the kids to school every day. So that disturbed me. Also, the engine. It is a fantastic engine, and it goes like stink. And when you're on winter tires, it's ballistic. But it doesn't engage revs. It's more like a diesel character engine. You have a lot of oomph, low down, and then nothing really happens. It's just fast all the time. And for me, I like to feel that I'm involved in the experience and involved, or actually my input has a big effect on the impact on the speed. That's what I'm after. And with a natural aspirated car, you need to get your revs right. You need to really push with the car. So I decided that if I was going to keep it, I would remap the engine to put a bit more oomph in the top end and actually, lower it down in the lower end, just to create that more engagement from the engine. The next thing is the gearbox. An automatic or a paddle shift gearbox never engages me. Even a really good one, a PDK, the BMW DCT, I miss the interaction of the clutch pedal and the stick shift, and feeling that I need to get the gearing right. And then you end up in a situation where I want a manual car, I want 4 doors, I want it to be engaging to drive. At least 6 cylinders, preferably 8. At minimum 400 horsepower that this have, and I really want it. And what do you have then? Okay, you have the few BMW M5s and M6s made for the American market, the bi-turbo one. But that's also a digital experience. It's a electrical steering. It's not very precise, and it has the crazy fast engine. Probably long term a little bit more engaging than the AMG actually, but still too easy. So then when it comes to natural aspirated ones, what do you have? You have the M5 E39. That's really old now, really old, and it's still just a BMW. For me, that was one of the issues with the AMG. It's still a C-Class, that where the base price for the rental car model is 30,000 euros. Never feels as special as the Panamera does, for example. It feels more special. And the M5 is the same thing. Okay, I could get an M3 F80. I really don't like that car that much. It's a great hoot, but I wouldn't buy it. It feels like the rear end is loose and it's so dynamically flawed. It's not an option for me. So what do you end up with? You hardly have any options if you want a manual gearbox, rear wheel drive, high quality sedan. This is the newest one you'll find. It's quite surprising. Does it live up to the experience? Do I think after driving it for some time it's more fun than the AMG? No. Not even close at this point, actually. I like the engagement of the drive, but I need to fix this dynamically for it to live up the hype. And let's see, long term I think it might require a supercharger to give me the excitement I want. We'll see.